Exactly what we're going to be talking about in this live stream today. Very interesting live stream, very interesting talk and discussion. But Trump is unleashing his tariffs on the world. He's sick of people not doing deals. If they don't want to do deals, they're going to get the Trump effect and they're going to get hit with tariffs. That's the facts. That's the facts. They got to get hit with Trump's tariffs. And so far, he's going to hit Canada today. He's going to negotiate a little bit more with Mexico, but he's going to hit Canada. Who said we needed Canada anyway? Am I right, guys? Am I right? We need them for a few things, but they ain't like China. They ain't even as good as Mexico. I've seen Trump in the UK. I've watched the video. It's amazing. He's doing God's work. People in the UK and in the EU think that Trump is going to save them. What do you mean there's one person? Both of you guys double tap the screen, like, subscribe. We're skyrocketing, guys. Both in views and subscribers. No, he isn't. He is saving the world with tariffs. He's saving America. That's my world. He's saving the United States of America. Trump is doing an excellent job, man. He's pressuring all these countries to do trade deals, and he's also pressuring them to invest money into the United States at the same time. Brady, it doesn't really matter if you do or not. Other people will, and you're watching my content already, so I appreciate you either way. Either way, you'll help me without even knowing it, brother. Ain't that amazing? No, thank you, my friend. Thank you. Where are you coming from? Ireland? Where? Where's everyone coming from this morning? Let me know where you guys are coming from. I'm not sure who Rodney Dangerfield even is, to be honest with you. Morning, I'm good. How are you? Big shouts out to UK. Big ups, UK. Trump should come and fix our immigration issues in the UK. Hell, man, we should probably just take the UK at this point. Let's just take countries left and right. We got so much power and money, we can do it. If we really wanted, we could take the UK. Wouldn't be really a fight even. They'd just be like, yeah. 2 people in here wish Trump would govern the UK. Ain't that enough? President Trump, ring, 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 ring. The UK wants us to take over, Mr. Trump. The UK wants us to take over. Hey, shout out New York. What part of New York? Upstate? Manhattan? Where are you coming from? And to everyone else watching this, we almost got 100 people in here now. Can you guys double tap the screen? Like, subscribe. Let's do a green screen. It's about time. Here we go. Someone's pushing President Biden to push narratives because we know Biden doesn't have original thoughts at the current moment. He's fighting literal cancer. He has dementia. And I pray for Sleepy Joe, but the truth is, he doesn't push his own thoughts or ideas. I'm happy with Greenland. You would equal Jefferson with the Louisiana Purchase, and they would call it the Greenland Purchase and rename it Trump Land. They want us to buy Greenland just like we bought Louisiana. Then we can call it Trump Land. That's what the comments are telling me, guys. Former President Biden says the Trump administration is doing the best to dismantle the Constitution. We love the Constitution. What are we dismantling? Joe, can you even explain? No, you just push headlines and narratives and stories. That's what you're told to do. Mr. President, Mr. Ex-President, I should say, former president. The London with the knives and the phone robberies. Sorry, man. Sorry to hear about that crap. I think a lot of people want us to take Mexico, but I don't think we should use the resources to do so. There's too much trillions of dollars. We would have to spend the $7 trillion we just made in 6 months to take Mexico. I ain't doing all that. He can influence the UK, but doesn't have ICE agents there to do raids and arrest them due to human rights. And also you can also be arrested if you talk shit about the aliens. Is that your only reason? Well, I mean, Mexico would be more beautiful if Trump took it over, but I don't think we should spend trillions of dollars to take it over. I mean, it would help the people getting abused by the cartel there. Hell yeah, I like Trump. Trump is awesome, man. And muggings is not new. The immigrants, those are British-born people. Let's be frank. The facts according to the statistics. I'll be honest with you, Evan. I think it is the illegal immigrants. I think it's the illegal immigrants there. I think Britain has gotten a lot worse in about 6 years. I went there in 2019. I think a lot of the European nations in the EU have gotten a lot worse. Like New York has gotten a lot worse. A lot of places have gotten a lot worse since the COVID epidemic. The majority of American voters are still on Trump's team. Tariffs are a sales tax on Americans that disproportionately hurt 90%. They don't disproportionately hurt 90%. Stop buying Chinese-made crap and you won't be affected by tariffs. Liberal tears this morning? Hell yeah. Smash the like button, subscribe. If you guys have any questions about the tariffs or questions about anything, drop some super chats. It is August 1st. Happy August to everyone. America is fine, man. If you're not in America, don't be worried about it. Smash the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you guys come from. If you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, drop some super chats. Let them know. Evan Almighty Revenge. Let them know. Hey, appreciate you, 9. Hope you just double tap that screen, like, subscribe. Tears from liberals are like sunshine in the morning. Absolutely. Yeah, the world is worrying because we're not taking their shit anymore. It's America first. If you ain't going to help us out and you're just going to beg for money from America and make us fund all your wars, we ain't doing any of that anymore. We're not doing all that anymore. We're not doing bullcrap business deals like Sleepy Joe. We're going to bring trillions in our pockets and we're going to get rich. I read every single negative comment out loud if you drop a super chat. I read every single one out loud for super chats. Tell them. Tell them, Evan. There you go. Trump. Trump, Trump, Trump. Double tap that screen. Nope, I'm not from West Virginia or Alabama or any of that stuff. I didn't even see your comment. I didn't see your comment, Matt. That's exactly why you should drop a super chat. Because all super chat comments are highlighted, read out loud, talked about, discussed by both me and the chat. I love Bulgaria. Shout out Bulgaria. If you're raging over this hat, it sounds like a personal problem. This ain't rage bait. Hey, thank you, Cash. Much appreciated. Trump is winning for America. The tariffs are bringing trillions of dollars back into the United States in business. Every president uses taxpayer dollars to fly around the world. I have no clue what you're talking about. But how do you feel about Trump using 200 million of his own dollars to expand the White House? That's right. Trump is using $200 million of his own money to expand the White House. 200 million of his own money, and he's building the White House bigger. He's adding 100,000 square feet. It is his own money. But to be fair, it's not all his own money. Anonymous hacks Trump. Paid for by Trump and Trump's donors. $200 million for this added additional 90,000 square feet. It's not my money, brother. It's Trump's money, and it's his donors' money. You are clueless. You can't even read these articles. You can't even read these articles. If you guys got any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, drop some super chats. Liberals crying, per usual, in the comments section. But if you guys have any questions, comments, drop some super chats. They'll all be read out loud. But Trump is using his own money to expand this ballroom in the White House. It's going to be amazing. Hit that like button, subscribe. God bless President Trump 2028. Anything they disagree with is fake. It's crazy. Jesus loves Trump. Nah, I won't cry when Trump is gone. Nobel Peace Prize for Mr. Trump. We counted yesterday. I believe it was 4 or 5 wars Trump has stopped. J.D. Vance. If you guys have any questions, topics, anything you guys want to talk about, just let me know. Drop some super chats. We can talk about it. It's August 1st. Let's celebrate August 1st together, guys. Double tap the screen, subscribe. Drop some super chats if you guys have any questions, comments. Join the membership, whatever you got to do. The Congo War. The Pakistani and Indian War. Would you like me to continue? Good morning, Lunchbox. Good morning. I love how Jacob just comes in here every single day and complains. Keep complaining, Jacob. Keep complaining while our channel keeps going up. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. I appreciate you. Well, that was a bunch of nothing. Why'd you redact your message? Why'd you retract your message, Chris? Chris is mad. I thought you love America, Chris. Where'd you go, Chris? None. We shouldn't be funding other wars in other countries. No money for them. The next stream tonight is around, at nighttime in the evening, the next stream is around 5 to 6. Hit that notification bell. Chris is probably Canadian. And he just heard about the tariffs we put on Canada. Sorry, buddy. I don't even know who you are. I'm not avoiding you. If you want me to read something out loud or talk and discuss about something, drop a super chat. What do you mean it's just a matter of when now? A matter of when for what? All PDF files can go in the wood chipper. That's my plan. Only convicted, proven PDF files should go in the wood chipper. He's spending 0.2% of the money he brought in with tariffs. He ain't spending none of his tariff money on this. This is Trump's personal money and his donors' money. He's using $1 billion in taxpayer money for personal use. Key to use it when he's out of office. What do you mean? He doesn't need another $1 billion. You got any proof or evidence? When you already have $8 billion, you don't need any more money. That personal jet is not his personal jet. It belongs to the United States of America. If you already have $7 billion, can you explain to me why you need another billion? If you have $2 billion, you don't need another billion. It just doesn't make any sense statistically in terms of net worth. Chris, please tell me why he needs another $1 billion. Chat, spam down below. Tell me why Trump needs another $1 billion. He has $7 billion. And if he wanted 20 more billion, he could just simply open another business and rack it in like that. He's the most famous man in the world. He doesn't need to steal money. And that $400 million jet is for America. You're going to owe me an apology when it's gone. Greed. He can make his own money legitimately. He doesn't need the risk people criticizing him and possibly throwing him in prison. Hey, YM, good morning. He has his own grind. He doesn't need to steal from money. You have to fail some businesses if you want to succeed, my friend. But if you're in business, you would know about that. What charity did he steal from? You guys don't have any answers for any of my questions. And most charities are stealing from you in the first place. Did you guys know nonprofits pay their employees and pay the founder? If they're nonprofits, why do they pay everybody? I guess they are for profit, huh? I didn't see any answers yet to any of these questions. Because no one can answer them. You guys don't have any answers, so now you tell me to Google it. Nice. I know all about Trump University. I went there. That's where I got my degree. Trump has earned it. Trump put in his own money up for this ballroom. He's putting his friends and his money up to make the White House greater. Make the White House great again. Ain't nothing here rage bait, guys. Relax. It's a red hat. It ain't rage bait. If he has this big, beautiful ballroom, he can get more businesses done by letting more leaders come in there. There's how it can help everyone. It also helps future presidents, future Americans, and the people of America are going to go to this ballroom. Either way, it doesn't even matter if it helps America or not. Trump and his buddies are paying for it. It's not even with your money, so mind your own business. Trump 2028. That's right, Mr. Trump. That's right. Now, do I think Anonymous really hacked Donald Trump? No, I don't believe they can hack the president. But they can hack a lot of people. But I guess they're threatening to hack Trump to release all this information about him. We'll see. We will see. No U.S. citizens have been arrested by ICE. More false information. Hit that like, subscribe button. That Marine's wife is probably an illegal. They have hacked other countries and businesses, but they ain't hacking Mr. Trump. The majority of America voted for a felon. What's your point? Trump is not perfect. Just like every other politician, he makes a lot of mistakes. But he's the best man for the job, guys. The best man for the job. The best man for the job. The majority of voters support Trump. That's why he won the election, buddy. You did not vote for him. Stop all that old bullshit about I'm a Republican, I voted for Trump. 99% of you saying that are not actually true when you're acting like traitors towards the president. Gas prices are going down. They're much lower than in 2024. We can't ignore the facts. Gas prices are lower than they were last year. Why would I cry? President Trump is our president. The only state in the country where gas prices actually went up is California. It's because Gavin Newsom raised the gas tax sky high. Yeah, some places it has gone up 5 or 10 cents in the last 2 months or so, but overall it's a lot cheaper than last year. You got $15. Who's going to jail? Yep, that's right. Gas is $2.80 in Florida. It was $4 last year. I'm from Florida. I know exactly what you're talking about. Gas was $4 last year. Now it's $2.80 this year in Florida. MAGA. If you guys have any questions, comments, topics, anything you want me to talk about, drop some super chats, guys. You got 15 bucks. Who's going to jail? For me, probably no. That guy has cancer. I won't do that to him. In all seriousness, he's elderly. He doesn't belong in prison. I'll do her and him, and then I'll do Soros, AOC, and Gavin. There we go. There's my list. Actually, maybe AOC doesn't belong in there, but either way, we'll put her in there anyway. Send them all. I like that answer, huh? But in all seriousness, Trump is doing tariffs on Canada today. High tariffs on Canada until they sit down with us and do a real business deal. But double tap that screen, like, subscribe. We will take Canada if we want it. We could just crush them like that with either tariffs or troops. He did just add 90 days for Mexico. He's given them a little bit of time to negotiate. He's going to negotiate with Mexico and a couple other countries. But Canada, they're getting hit with the tariffs. They're blatantly disrespectful. Tariffs don't harm me. I don't buy Chinese goods. They will bend. You will see. Tariffs are amazing. The big beautiful bill is amazing. Deportations of illegal immigrants is amazing. Thank you, Tom Homan. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, let's get read out loud, discussed, talked about. Good morning, America. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic August 1st. Now, Trump's policies aren't perfect, but they are damn good. If you guys have any comments, questions, let me know what you'd like to talk about. All you gotta do is drop some super chats. I didn't even see your questions. We got 500 people in here. The chats are moving like this. If there's something you want to talk about or discuss, highlight your comment with a super chat. You guys don't even care about old Nancy being investigated, huh? Don't even care about old Nancy. Trump 2028. You want Nancy for president when she's 88 years old. That's insanity. TDS in chat. I love it. I think you're a crybaby. You got to deal with Trump for 3.5 more years, and you like to cry about it. If you want to speak on the LGBTQ, drop a super chat. We can talk about that. I believe people should be able to do whatever they want. Just don't put homosexuality or transgenderism in the kid's face like cartoons and whatnot. And there's only two genders, guys. Only two genders. Male and female. Alligator Alcatraz is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Everyone in the chats, spam two genders. Two genders. That is disgusting. Two genders, W. Trump. Two genders, W. Trump. That's right. There's a lot of comments coming in. We're getting thousands of comments a stream. If there's anything specific you want me to talk about, discuss, let me know. But old Sleepy Joe is pushing the narrative that, oh, Trump's administration wants to dismantle the Constitution. What has Trump or his administration done to even try to dismantle anything? Other than all that wasted government money. Sleepy Joe, go back to taking a nap. I know you got paid to say this, but South Park was hilarious. But if you want me to talk more about South Park, you want me to talk more about Trump's big, beautiful tariffs, you want me to talk more about the deportations that Trump is doing, he's doing an amazing job. Just drop a super chat. I got a lot more than I can say than Sleepy Joe. Sleepy Joe is the president that took the most vacation days out of any president in United States history. United States history. This guy took 40% of his presidency sleeping on the beach. That is a fact. 40% of his presidency was on vacation. This is an easily Googleable fact. Use Google. If you want me to explain how something works or give you guys any definitions of anything, I'm open to it. I take all requests via super chat. Even if you guys are trying to troll, you amateur trolls should really try a little bit harder. I got respect to people that actually drop some funny trolls and super chat and stuff like that they want me to read out loud. But if you can't even do that, then I don't even understand you amateurs. Why would I cry? Trump is my president, not this fella. Hit the like, subscribe button. Amateur trolls. Amateurs. Amateur trolls. Just complete amateurs. The majority of American voters love Trump. I don't know what you guys are lying and crying and whining about. Double tap the screen. Christ is King. Former President Biden says the Trump administration is doing its best to dismantle the Constitution. How, Joe? Why won't you say how? It's because you got paid to say this. Trump 2028. How do I deal with all the lies? I just ignore them. Because they ain't even dropping their lies in super chat form, so it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to ignore their lies when it's not even a highlighted super chat. No one is trolling, no one is rage baiting. Everyone relax. It's just the Trump hat. Just the Trump hat. Rage sounds like a personal problem. Vance 2028. That is if Trump doesn't run in 2028. Democrat ratings hit historical rock bottom. Historical rock bottom. The Constitution the Constitution could be amended, just like it was amended for prohibition. And then President Trump could run in 2028. Vance Gabbard, 2028. Thank you, Omega. Vance would be pretty sick. I would definitely vote for him. And he's a very masculine man, even though you guys think, oh, he used to be a cross-dresser, yada, yada, yada. I can neither confirm nor deny that. But he's a young man. He's finally grown into an adult. He's no longer screaming about, oh, Trump is Hitler. He used to be just like you guys. He used to be just like you guys. He used to be screaming, Trump is Hitler. He used to be cross-dressing. Now he's a man. He used to be just like you guys. He used to be a bunch of men in dresses wearing lipstick, calling Trump a Nazi. Now he became a man. He supports Trump. He no longer calls him a Nazi. He doesn't wear a dress. He's not a drag queen. He's not trans. He's just good old Vance. He's not like you guys anymore. He switched the team. Trump 2028. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I do not speak Chinese. Love is love. You got the No Kings protesters won. There's still no king. It isn't rage bait. We're almost to 100 likes, guys. Double tap that screen, subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Term limits for Congress. For real, brother, for real. Let me know where you guys are coming from. No, Trump is not your dad. Shout out the UK. Everyone comment down below. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Maybe Trump can come clean up the UK some more. Oklahoma. And Congress shouldn't be able to run for life, but they still do that, huh? If Congress can run for life and pass laws, then I think Trump should get one more term. Transylvania. You got TDS. That is a mental condition. TDS is a full-blown derangement syndrome. It doesn't even matter what I think because you got Trump for 3.5 more years. Not much you can do other than cry about it. Hey, Dave dropped some Thai bot. Shout out Thailand. I had to screenshot that one. First Thailand supporter. Thank you, Dave. I remember you from the other day. Ballroom and zero ball lefties. Yeah, no kidding, right? President Trump is spending his own money on this new ballroom. That's right, guys. That's right. California supporter here. Amazing. Smash that like button, guys. Only one more like until we get to 100. You're in Thailand right now? That's awesome. I like your name, by the way, America. I'm not in Thailand, but shout out all the Thai people and shout out everyone visiting Thailand. Texas. Shout out Texas. I got family in Texas. Oh, you said thanks, not Texas. Germany. How is Trump heartless? He's super nice to the immigrants. He gives all the illegal immigrants $1,000 a piece and a plane ticket home. We're not donating. These are Trump's private donors. Hit the like, subscribe button. Oligarchs. Bernie Sanders here. We need to stop the oligarchs. Even though I've been in government for 90% of my life, I've been passing laws that affect your life. But we gotta stop the oligarchs. I know I've been passing laws and running in government all my life, but we need to stop the oligarchs. That's my Bernie Sanders impression. If you guys want to see any kinds of impressions, I can do those too. I could do an RFK impression if you want me to. All you gotta do is drop a super chat. Bernie has made all his money from oligarchs. You know, I don't call a president an oligarch. I call a Congress member that's been in power all their life an oligarch. Trump 2028. If you guys want to see any impressions, you can drop a super chat. I'll do them. Oligarchs. Guys, we need to stop the oligarchs. I know I've been in power all my life, And I passed many laws and bills that affected your life. But we gotta stop the presidents that can only run 2 times, 4 years each time. We gotta stop them. They're oligarchs. They can only run for 8 years. I've been in government for 80 years. But these are the oligarchs. Trust me, guys. Conservatives of California, here to support you. Amazing. Much appreciated. Support with a like, a subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Good morning, Patriot Dad. Free Palestine. From Hamas, of course. Shout out Tennessee. Shout out Canada, even though we're tariffing you guys pretty hard today. Sorry your government doesn't want to come to some negotiations. It's unfortunate to see. America. Games and more. You love taxes when the Democrats did it. You love taxes then, huh? Let's see what you said. There should be a lifetime federal office limit. If someone runs and wins an office in 2028, they can't run for federal office beyond 2044. Brother, how many years is that? That is, let's see. That's 26 years. I don't want someone in Congress for 26 years. Give them more regular term limits. Yo! Give them more regular term limits. Now everyone's going to cry and say, oh no, this isn't paid for by Trump and his buddies. This is paid with our taxpayer dollars. No, it ain't. Trump is just rich like that. 16 years. Sorry, I'm slow. I said 20-something years. That's 16 years. But they should be able to run the same as a president. 2 things that I think that should be equalized in government. First off, all government office, in my opinion, should be, either 2 or 3 terms. 2 or 3 terms, that's it. And this should go for anyone. Mayor, governor, Congress. All these things. And the second thing is, I forget what I was going to say. Oh yeah, the second thing I was going to say is, you have to be an American-born citizen. You can't be like Mandami. You have to be an American-born citizen if you want to run in government. I don't care if it's local government, mayor, president, Congress. You should have to be an American-born citizen. Because if you're coming from China or Uganda, why the hell do you give a damn about America's future when you can just run back to your born country, your natural-born country? You want me to talk about crypto bribery? Drop a super chat. We can talk about crypto or crypto bribery. The crypto market is skyrocketing, guys. Skyrocketing. And so is the stock market. Thank you, President Trump. $34 felonies, yet Trump blew Harris into the dirt. Trump got millions more votes than Harris. The majority of American voters, by far, chose Donald J. Trump. That's right, Patriot Dad. Crypto had a little dip this week, but overall healthy. Seems accurate to me. If someone invests in a cryptocurrency, that's not stealing. That's you buying a novelty coin. That's you buying a novelty coin. A crypto, everyone knows a celebrity cryptocurrency is nothing but a novelty. It's nothing but a novelty, guys. You guys don't like Trump, I see. A lot of derangement. Well, guess what? I ain't stopping the talking about Mr. Trump. Two terms plus 2 terms, 16 years. This is a win or loss, meaning if I won in 2028 but lose in 2032 in Congress, I can still run beyond 2044. It sounds good to me. I 100% agree with you, Omega. Yeah, that sounds good to me. So does that mean you'd be for Trump in 2028? Omega, would you be, if with that logic, would you let Trump run in 2028? I'm curious. Well, no person has ever been to prison for any crypto pump and dumps. I'm sorry. Other than that little Democrat weasel. What's his name? And that wasn't even for one cryptocurrency. That was for scamming all of his customers. FDR ran 4 terms. Unfortunately, he died during his 4th term. You would like an amendment. I agree. But when you say that, they say, oh, that's anti-American. What about the amendment that ended the prohibition of alcohol? Do you guys forget about that? Miss Win, I've been to 20 countries. I bet you've never been outside your village telling me that. And who gives a damn if someone's been outside the village or not? Let people live their life. Travel is not a natural born right. It's a privilege. Hey, Lunchbox. The membership is finally working, huh? I appreciate that. Welcome to the OG members. OG members. I don't hate anybody. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. I'm not hating someone based on politics. That's so dumb. Paid for by Trump. You see, can you read the first part? By Trump. But sure, go ahead and try to, throw dirt on Trump's name, as always. Lunchbox. What do you guys think about this? I want to get some opinions. Any opinions? God bless our awesome president. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, throw her in that penitentiary ASAP. Guys, it's normal to have a $200,000 salary and be worth more than $200 million. That's average. He does need to investigate new scum. Hit the like, subscribe button. Any more questions, comments, anything you guys want to discuss about? Drop some super chats. I'm going to find another article for you guys. Give me 1 second. She voted for Trump. I'm sorry that American Eagle did not put a big black trans woman. I know they used to do that, and I know this is kind of, it's making beauty standards change. I'm sorry. We should have put a black trans woman. It's okay. Yeah, I'm crying because why would we put this beautiful thing when we can put a monstrosity of a woman there instead? Because it has to be part of the DEI. If it's not DEI, it doesn't qualify. And this is not DEI. Where's the diversity? She's white. Blonde, blue eyes, oh no. You're right, this is actually diversity nowadays. You're in Canada, right? Yeah, that's fair. You guys don't want to negotiate with us? You guys want to put tariffs on us? Then get screwed. I'm sorry, Canada. It's nothing personal. Business is business. I'm showing no hate, guys. No hate. What hate am I showing? I know why the liberals are so mad, because we didn't use DEI. We should have made her black, fat, obese. She's way too slim. She's white. She has blonde eyes. Blonde hair. Blue eyes. My brain is being slow like Joe Biden. I'm sorry. But this is not DEI. That's exactly why we have a problem with it. It doesn't fit in with modern day average American woman. She's not 600 pounds. She actually takes care of herself, and she actually looks good. So yeah, we do, there's a problem with that. There's a serious problem with that. We can't let a woman like this shape beauty standards. It's not right, guys. It's not right. Just in case you guys don't know what sarcasm is, then. Cobra, what does your girl look like? You think this is mid? Let's see a picture of your girl, Cobra. I bet she ain't half as good as this. This is not DEI. That's the real problem. That's the real problem. But I just saw she did another commercial. Can someone remind me if they've seen the new commercial? This is what the models look like in the 90s. 2025 is bringing back the 90s models. Thank God. Let me know where you guys are coming from, though. Down below, hit the like, subscribe button. I'm sorry this didn't fit 2024 beauty standards, but this is 2025 now. We don't need DEI models. I'm sorry she's not trans, black, or obese. I'm really sorry, guys. I know it's hurting her feelings. I know we did something wrong with her blonde hair and blue eyes and these jugs. Other than that, I don't know what to say to you guys. I'm sorry that, she isn't fitting 2024 beauty standards. She actually takes care of herself. It's unfortunate, huh? It's a bit unfortunate. We can't get those radical left-wing models in place anymore. Really sad to see. Trump's ruining America. Look what Trump did. This was all Trump's doing. He's the reason we don't have obese, transgender models anymore. It's sad to say. Boo, Trump! Just in case you guys don't know, this is all sarcasm. It's a joke. But if you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, let me know where you guys are coming from. You guys are saying the most obvious stuff. Really? I didn't know. I didn't know this was just added. I didn't know that. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you guys really want to support the channel, join the members down below. We got a new members thing going on. You're going to get lots of the benefits. First off, you're going to get your name in chat. And also, you get one free highlighted super chat a month. I'm not sure how to use it, but apparently it works. Drop a super chat about any question. See how Lunchbox's name is? That's exactly how your name will look if you join the members, the YouTube members. It's linked in my bio. Or you can go into the super chat bar. It should say join membership. But if not, you can click on my profile, go to the links, click the membership, and join. It's pretty simple. I stand for conservative values, closing the borders, deporting the illegal immigrants, bringing in more money for the country, and putting America first. And also, we got to stop funding wars in other countries. It's ridiculous. That's the main thing I disagree with Trump on. Hi, shout out London. Do these trolls even know what a mullet is? Man, mullets are beautiful. Super chats are capitalism. Just so you guys know. A bunch of trolls. I don't know, probably. She probably did. But who knows? I mean, if she didn't, she's going to probably vote for him in 2028. After this whole online fiasco involving her. Lunchbox had a mullet back in the day. That's awesome. Maybe I need to grow a mullet just to troll on these guys a bit. It would be pretty funny. They would be pretty pissed about it too. They'd be like, oh, classic Trump supporter. He has a mullet. I don't have a mullet. You don't even know what a mullet is. What hate am I preaching? I'm preaching zero hate. Why does she matter? Because she's the #1 trending topic on Twitter. Like I said, people are mad that she's not an overweight trans model. And she's not DEI. That's why they're mad. Not just Twitter. She's trending on Instagram everywhere. Fine, on X, whatever you guys want to say. Plenty of people are mad. Guess you haven't read the comment section. Why is she trending? Because she's blonde, good-looking, blue eyes. And if you look at the previous American Eagle models, they do not look anything like that. They're all DEI, overweight, and disgusting. I'm sorry, it has to be said. And she's blowing up right now. She's becoming one of the most famous models in America because you guys making fun of her for literally looking good. What are those shoes called? Toms or something? You know those one shoes, they're called Toms? She just did an ad for them. Hit the like, subscribe button. I have this hat on to piss off people just like you, Romeo. Because you got Trump for 3.5 more years. I got to remind you every live stream. She's promoting superiority. Yeah, if you're the better looking woman, you should be the model. Why would we do the exact opposite? Just like if you're the better athlete, you should be the top athlete. You should be the main one running the show. 7.5 years. Awesome, Sean. Trump 2028. If you're a faster runner, yeah, you should be the guy to be picked for the team. If you're the best basketball player, if you're the LeBron James, why would we pick the guy that's 5'2" and doesn't know how to play basketball. That's exactly what we were doing in terms of modeling standards previously in 2024. This is promoting superiority, yada, 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 like it should. Only the best win. It's all about winning. Congratulations to that kid that just beat Usain Bolt's 100-meter record. If you guys have any more questions, comments, drop some super chats. OG member. Join the OG membership, guys. It's down below. Link in my bio if it's not working in the super chat bar. But let's get some OG members. We got a couple members now. What? Broke the record. Mad long ago. Honestly, I don't watch Olympic runners, but that's awesome. No, everyone should not be able to celebrate and be proud. That sounds like some LGBTQ leftist garbage to me. Everyone should only be proud if they take care of themselves and work hard. Other than that, why should you be proud? Just my opinion. Genetics only get you so far. That's right, Patriot Dad. Super chat any questions or comments. Put all PDF files like Epstein in the wood chipper. First off, learn how to spell. Dems can't afford a super chat since they lost their food stamps. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. That is unbelievably accurate. Since we're talking about that, let's put up a new background. As much as I like talking about this beautiful model behind me, let's throw up something else behind me. Democrats would have to have a JOB to actually be able to, afford a super chat. But I'm glad they aren't super chatting. That way I don't got to read out their comments out loud. Okay, let's talk about South Park, actually. Don't forget, this guy, Charlie Kirk. Eric Cartman is Charlie Kirk. Can I use EBT for super chats? No, you cannot. Having diabetes is the worst thing for our healthcare system, yeah. The lawyer from yesterday was a hardworking Democrat, except he doesn't vote Democrat. He calls himself a Democrat, but I don't think he voted in the last election. He's not out here actively supporting people like Harris or Biden. As far as I know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Chris is watching. Maybe he can tell us. But yeah, Chris is a rare exception to that rule. He is hardworking. He is a lawyer. He owns his own law firm. And he doesn't support Trump. But believe it or not, Chris has a lot more conservative values. He said he voted independent. Then I believe him. He has a lot of conservative values. He believes in a strong border, but he disagrees in some things on deportation. But he believes in a strong border, I believe. He believes in the Second Amendment. He for sure in the hell believes in the First Amendment. And he believes innocent until proven guilty, unlike a lot of you Democrats. The new conservatives are nothing of the old. Yeah, I mean, they're less right-wing, I think, the new conservatives. I'm not that extreme right-wing. I don't think Trump is that extreme right-wing, to be honest with you guys, but a lot of people disagree with me on that. But I think Trump is somewhat closer to the middle. Explain the comments saying tariffs are working. Well, they are working. This isn't even including the tax money from the tariffs, whatever you want to call it. This isn't even including the money from the tariffs. These tariffs have incentivized companies to invest $7 trillion into the United States. $7 trillion. I don't think Trump is far right either. I can't lie. This is a weird picture of Charlie Kirk. I'm glad he doesn't look like that anymore. Brother, it's not rage bait. It's just a hat. And why do you have a Serbian name? Are you from Serbia? Or were you born in the United States, Janko? You timed out Janko. No, you didn't even time him out. You just deleted his message. I mean, that's how it is. We either put trust in Harris or we put trust in Trump. And thank God we didn't put trust in Harris. Got a man crush? No, I'm not. I don't go that way. Why would I have a man crush? If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want to talk about, drop some super chats. We'll read every single super chat out loud, guys. Let's get to 200 likes too, guys. Double tap that screen. Do I support the Constitution? Yep. Just like President Trump supports the Constitution. Just a little bit of a reminder. President Trump is not freeing Mr. Sean Combs, a.k.a. P. Diddy. I don't even want to think about Harris being our president. Man, nah, I don't like Charlie's hair, I'll be honest with you. But Trump ain't partying in that. But hey, Eric, good morning. How you doing? Let's pull up another image. Let's see if we can find anything good. Let's talk about them fire victims real quick. They stole $100 million. Tom, I told you before, Tom Pepin, I shaved my hair before. You were the only man that was bald before, Eric. Liam, you'll be back. It's okay. Everyone spam in the comments. Good morning, Eric. Good morning, Tom Pepin TV. No, they didn't steal $100 million of recovery. Then how come the fire victims didn't get any of this money? Yes, I support the 3 branches of the government. And so does President Trump. But he has the authority to do a lot of things. Name what? He has authority to do tariffs if he wants to do tariffs. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's get to 200 likes, guys. 200 likes. We love Trump. Get over it, people. Get over it. It's just the red hat. If you have any questions, comments, anything you want me to read out loud, talk about, discuss, drop super chats. Release those files. I think everyone agrees. No, that's not true. They have not said that. Tariffs work. U.S. steel is about to boom. We got the information straight from the Mr. Truck Driver himself, Tom Pepin TV, a.k.a. Eric. He told us yesterday they're taking a lot of this steel at the recycling plant and they're going to process it right into U.S. steel. The steel industry is about to boom. This man drives all around Tennessee and he's been all around the country. He knows a thing about the boom in steel industry. And what he's seeing in person as a truck driver is that all these recycling plants and all these companies with, steel are recycling them and they're going to reprocess them into U.S. steel. And then they're going to use all that steel to bring back industries into America, factories, facilities, and American businesses. And then the steel industry, U.S. steel, will boom. A truck driver is my economist? Yeah, he has some insider information. Anyone's my economist if they have insider information. How do I feel about the U.S. support to Ukraine? Cut it. Cut all support to Ukraine. No money for Ukraine. No money for any other country. They don't deserve our taxpayer dollars. They ain't going to win this war anyway. It's not even about politics. It's just about U.S. steel. So calm down. It's not about a hat. Who's we? Are we talking about Canada? You already tariffed us back. If you want to raise your tariffs on us again, I dare you. We're going to crush you. We'll put 100% tariffs on you. You don't want that war. They're winning. They're winning. Who? Who's winning? Ukraine is losing. They lost 20% of their land, more than 20% of their land. Ukraine is not winning. You can send them $5 trillion tomorrow and they ain't winning that war. They don't have the troops. Even if the US and the UK sent troops in there, I still think it would just be a bloodbath. We probably wouldn't win. You guys do realize Russia is 1.7 times bigger, almost twice the size of the United States. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys want me to read out loud, drop some super chats. I've already talked about Epstein for countless hours. If you want me to talk about Epstein so badly, drop a super chat. Otherwise, it probably really doesn't matter to you. I don't need immigrants to work in a steel factory, but thanks. Well, maybe legal immigrants. They can work there. Yeah, Ukraine is definitely going to win when they lost more than 20% of their land already. Smash that like button. Let's get to 150. Ukraine has already lost. Ukraine has already lost. Good for Scotland. Ukraine cannot find any people to fight. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I like to hear that. Not hating on Ukraine, just stating a fact. Yeah, I have plenty of Ukrainian friends. Double tap the screen, like, subscribe. Biden wanted the Ukraine war, not the U.S. Now you're just spreading misinformation. I'm not even going to read that comment out loud. Where are you from, chat? Yep, the casualties between Russia and Ukraine are insane, and people only seem to care about the 60,000 kids in Palestine. Well, not all of them were kids. A lot of adults died. But Trump sent $60 million to feed Palestine. The food's getting distributed soon. Just be patient. I know it's hard for them to be patient when they're literally starving, but shout out the UK. You guys are my second viewers. Number one viewers is the USA. Number two is the UK. Hey, kindness is always first. I highly respect you for that comment. Because you're one of the rare people that disagree with my politics, but don't attack me over a hat. You're a wonderful human being. Thank you. Have a great day. It's just a hat, my guy. Relax. More lies and hatred from the left, per usual. Trump. Did I see the mega moron who took his family to Ukraine? He joined the military to fast-track citizenship. After of a promise of a safe welding job, he's on the front lines and family hasn't heard a word. Jesus Christ. No, I haven't heard that. I don't want to support a broke president. You want to know why I don't want to support a broke president? Because they'll take $40,000 from China like President Joe Biden and sell out America. Hey, I see that, Florida Gators. Shout out, Florida Gators. Hit the like, subscribe button. It really makes no difference if he's fighting for Russia or Ukraine. The big man gets 10%. That's $40,000 for Big Joe. Shout out Tampa. I love Tampa. Awesome place. Shout out Bleeding Orange and Blue. If you buy a novelty, like a novelty influencer cryptocurrency, and you think that's an investment, that's just sad. The war needs to end. Agreed. Agreed. Doug Ford of Canada better take the tariff deal or Canada will suffer. All wars need to end now. Is it true that Egypt was at a war with Somalia? Can someone confirm that? I'm just curious. Shout out Australia. Any cryptocurrency that's an influencer coin is a novelty. Trump has ended 4 wars at least. Somalia and Egypt were at war and Trump stopped it? Pakistan, India. Yes, James. He never said, oh, it's a serious investment, guys. Come on, you'll 100x your money. Trump never said that about his coin. Never. Release those files. But if you want me to talk more in depth, Cambodia and Thailand, another war Trump's ending. If there's anything you want me to talk about, discuss, drop some super chats. They will all be talked about in much detail. Has he stopped the starvation of children in Gaza? I'll answer this one for free because I already talked about it before and it's an actual good question. Yeah, he is stopping it. He's giving them $60 million worth of food that can literally feed millions of people. But we're still doing the logistics. Yeah, it's real screwed up that this $100 million just went missing and some of it got sent to Gavin Newsom's nonprofit organization. We have no clue how much got sent there either. Could be 10 million, could be 20 million, could be 50 million, who knows? But Gavin is stealing this money. He snitched on himself. You mean Trump Gaza? Is that what you're talking about? Gas prices are down, guys. Double tap that screen, like, subscribe. Because I care about American people getting screwed over. Even though they're Democrats, I don't care. Their governor is stealing from them. I care about all people of America. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. No, I don't care if I lived anywhere else but Florida. I'm not voting for anyone else other than Trump. Newsom is a thief. I'm not blocking anyone. Those are my moderators, and only because you guys are rude. You don't have anything to say but insults. I find it hilarious. You don't want to talk about politics. Super chat, any questions? They're all read out loud, talked about, discussed. I've talked about Epstein so much. If anyone wants me to talk about a specific situation or opinion on Epstein, drop a super chat. Hit that like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Demon rats are brainwashed. What millions of Americans lost their jobs? We gained 200,000 jobs last month. Okay, fine. We gained actually 167,000. But that's close. The Department of Education is garbage. It needed to be dismantled. We're spending the most money on education and not even ranking in the top 40. How does it hurt the lowest income earners? It lowers their taxes. Hit the like, subscribe button. If you guys got any good questions, comments, Let me know where you guys are coming from. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. If you guys have any questions, comments, Trump is doing an excellent, amazing job. They should be suing the state of California. Many are. Many are suing Gavin specifically. Diddy funded Obama's campaign. Does anyone have any good questions or comments they want me to read out loud, or is it all just misinformation, hate? Any questions or comments or requests? Anything you guys want me to talk about? Super chats, super chats, super chats. The Democrats are quite upset that we got Trump for 3.5 more years. That's a long time to be upset, guys. Maybe you'll get over it eventually. It might take a year or two, though. If you have any questions, drop a super chat. If not, it probably doesn't matter all too much to you, does it? Colt. I know my opinions matter, Ryan, but your questions don't matter that much if you aren't even willing to drop 99 cents for a super chat. I guess you really don't care about my opinions, even though you say, oh, my opinions matter. You can't even buy a soda for 99 cents, but you can buy a super chat. Socialism, socialism, socialism. This is not a donation. This is entertainment for money. This is not a donation. This is just like your cable TV. This is just like your Netflix. It's the same thing. This is capitalism. Cry, 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 cry. Island boys. Thoughts on Russia working with China to overthrow the American lead global order? Well, first off, let's talk about BRICS. BRICS is trash. They've been talking about this thing for like 5 years now. They have not, developed any currency to actually fight against the dollar. Second off, they need to work harder if they want to throw over the most powerful nation in the last 200 years. 249 years. Hey, thank you for joining the membership, Michael Reed. Shout out Michael Reed. Much appreciated, brother. Welcome to the supporter level. You're the first person to join that tier. We just opened the membership, I think a day and a half ago. But let's continue talking about Russia working with China to overthrow the American lead global order. Russia and China, I don't even see what they're actually doing to try to stop America. All they push is this BRICS shit, say anti-America, anti-America. It's like a little fan club, unless they're doing stuff we don't even see or know about, but I haven't heard about any leaks or information about it. I don't think they'll be successful, Russia and China. They need to, team up more. They're not even meeting all that often, I don't believe. Shout out to Michael Reed. Once again, Michael Reed. No problem. Thank you, brother. I hope you're having a great week. It's almost Friday. Happy August 1st. And I'm here to fight and expose all kinds of different stuff. Chinese spy balloons, man, that was bullcrap. We all know if there was even if a tiny balloon that was an unidentified object hit the shores of America, we know Trump is gunning that thing down right away. He's shooting that thing out of the sky before it even touches land. Before it even touches American land and soil. It's out of here. Almost Friday? Is it Friday? Yeah, it is Friday. I guess it is Friday. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let me know where you guys are coming from. Hit the like, subscribe, guys. I appreciate all of you. Doing what in his own plane? What are we talking about? What are you guys talking about in the comment sections? I'm completely lost right now at the moment. Completely lost. Did you make Michael Reed a moderator? No, I'll make him a moderator, though. Let me just scroll up to his comments. There you go, Michael Reed. Now you're a moderator. You have the power. I knew it was August 1st. I mean, you don't have to do anything. You just have the power if you want to do anything. You don't have to actually work and kick these people out. Just do whatever you like. Just so you have it. But I'm curious, guys. I'm still curious. You guys have not answered the question yet. Where are you guys coming from, really? I love to hear it. Do we got anyone from any place far away, like Hawaii? It's always interesting when people say they're like from Hawaii or something. Should we talk about that food? The 500 tons? I don't know. I'm looking at some articles to show you guys some stuff. Now, call this what you want. Hey, good morning, Dons. Call this what you want, but Trump tells Microsoft and Google to stop hiring Indians, says it hurts the U.S. jobs. Thank you, Mr. Trump, for actually caring. No other president has even, brought that up. No thin skin here, that's right. Wisconsin? What about Wisconsin? Shout out Wisconsin. Are you from there? The UK. Who else do we got in here? Overseas Indians. That's right. It's not United States citizens. It's overseas Indians. Colorado. Colorado's beautiful, my friend. I love Colorado. Epstein is dead. And if you guys really care about talking about Epstein so much 24/7, then drop a super chat or join the members and we can talk about whatever you like. From Los Angeles here. Are you a Harris supporter or a Trump supporter in Los Angeles? I'm going to assume probably a Harris supporter. It was Miss America. They were over 18. Stop making all these lies about beauty pageant this, beauty pageant that. Trump, you hate LA. Were you born and raised in LA? Or why do you hate LA? What's false news? Is this false news, Dons? Oh, the false news that they're spreading. I believe this is true news, but I haven't done my research on it. I gotta do my homework, but sounds about accurate to me. It was Miss America. Democrats had 4 years to talk about Epstein. Why not? LA hates LA. That's pretty hilarious. Louisiana or Los Angeles? For me or for everyone? Because I would probably choose to live in the South, Louisiana. I am from Florida, so I'd probably choose to live in the South. If I had to choose between living at one and living in one. Democrats had 4 years to talk about Epstein, but they didn't talk about it one time. And whenever you tell them, well, why didn't Biden release that list? Why didn't Obama release that list? Hell, why didn't Bush release the list when Epstein got his first charges and convictions? And they say, oh, he didn't run on it. He didn't run on it. First off, that's not even the thing that Trump ran on. Second off, it doesn't matter if he did run on it. Don't you care about exposing the truth? Yeah, I know. I've been hearing it for 10 years as well. I'm tired of talking about it. That's a buzzword. That's going to be the buzzword for the next 3.5 years. Hello, the Phoenix family. How are you? That's going to be a buzzword for the next 3.5 years. It's not even going to, even if the file's released, they're just going to say it's fake. So it's completely purposeless now. Pointless. Pointless. If Trump was on that list, you already know the left would have released it. The leadership in LA is trash. I'm sorry to hear about your fires and stuff like that. Your governor could have taken care of it easily and avoided all of that. And also, Gavin is stealing millions of dollars from the American people. It's really sad. Really, really sad. Colt. Millions of fire victims disappeared. Let's pull that slide up. Let's put the green screen back here. Let's pull up the facts, since we got lots of people in LA in here. I want to say shout out California. Also, let's talk about this for a quick second before we talk about that. Trump's administration found 13,000 missing kids after Biden lost 320,000. If they really gave a damn about the kids, they'd be talking about this number of kids that Biden lost, and they'd be talking about this number of kids that Trump found. They don't give a damn about the kids. That's not why they care about the files. They care about these files because they want to put Trump in prison. That's the only thing they care about. They found over 60K now, huh? That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Trump. Good job on finding over 60,000 kids. All lies. All lies. They always say this number is lies. When they say this number is lies, they're defending human trafficking. They tried to key Trump. They're defending human trafficking and pretending it doesn't go on under open border policy. Whenever we have open border policy, this kind of shit is the shit that happens. This is a hilarious comment. I'm not saying I agree with it, but Don says, I don't think California should be able to vote based on California voting and representatives that have ignored the U.S. Constitution more than Trump himself. I don't think Trump has ignored the Constitution, by the way. And I love California because I love the American people. I just don't like the government. I just don't like the government of California. How has Trump ignored the Constitution? Please tell me one example. All I'm asking is one example. Hillary and Obama are in big trouble. I agree with you 100%. They both committed treason. I have documents saved on my phone of evidence of the treason they have committed, by the way. But that's a whole nother topic. Dons, everyone, just so you know, we got a membership going on. We're going to be doing a membership-only Discord. Very soon, we're going to be creating a new Discord, a second Discord. The first one is going to be free. So any of you liberals that are, not working or doing anything for society, you can join that Discord and argue with me or argue with whoever. I'm not really in there too much, but sometimes I'm in there occasionally. You can message me one-on-one in that Discord. But we're going to make a members-only Discord that's going to be part of the members program. It's going to be amazing. And in the members Discord, there's going to be all kinds of different American people you can talk to. They're not going to be all MAGA. A lot of them are great people that just disagree with some of the things Trump has done. But I personally think Trump is doing great for America. But this members-only Discord is going to have lawyers, restaurant owners, investment bankers. We got multiple restaurant owners already in the Discord. Multiple. And we got multiple members in the YouTube membership program already as well. But I'm trying to find the background of California. Hold that door. Where is the background of Gavin? Here it is. No, that's not it. But anyway, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to pull up this background as soon as I can find it. I don't know where it is. We're just going to put this as background for now. Not here to hate, here to adult and discuss. CNN finally admits. They finally admits that they seem to be working Trump's tariffs. This is straight from CNN, by the way. The screenshot is from Instagram. Yeah. We get it. Obama deported over 3 million illegal immigrants. 80% got no due process or court hearings or any kind of immigration hearings. Nah, I don't trust CNN, but I just think it's funny. They've been saying for months what I've already been saying. And this ain't a meme. Go on YouTube, go on Google, look it up yourself. Trump was born in America. So I don't know what you're yapping about. I'm showing you that CNN switched up. They switched their opinion. You didn't even check it, my guy. It's on YouTube from CNN. They have praised Trump several times this year, believe it or not. What's up, Virus Party? What's up? Obama and Hillary will be indicted, I hope, but all the mainstream media news networks like CNN, they're not even defending Obama or Hillary. They're just saying, well, Obama has immunity. He has immunity. He has immunity. 5% GDP growth, 0 border crossings in the month of July. Inflation is at its lowest point since 2019, and it's still going down. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. He does not have immunity. I hope that is true. But I'm just telling you what the mainstream liberal news network says. But they do say a lot of lies. Obama doesn't have immunity for treason. I hope you guys are right, because I want them both investigated. Give it up, bro. Just let his crimes go. It's been 10 years. Hell no. You didn't let Trump's fake crimes go. And it's been 30 years since the stuff that you charged him with has happened. This isn't a meme. They literally said it seems to be working. Look up the video where they talk about the U.S. trade deal. You'll see it yourself. Treason is the only crime a president isn't immune from. That's interesting. £9 for a coffee? Where? In the UK? Pounds is the UK, the United Kingdom. Obama has immunity because he's a Kenyan. Well, I don't know about that either. I don't give a damn where he was born. He should be charged for his crimes. The Russia hoax, colluding with the government, the FBI, and Hillary Clinton to try to put Trump in prison for working with Russia, even though that was proven false. And Russia had no involvement in the 2016 election. They actually thought Hillary was going to win. Putin and Russia actually thought Hillary was going to beat Trump. They were preparing to leak a bunch of information about Hillary. They were gathering a bunch of information they were going to put up about her to make her look bad. They had a bunch of information they were putting to the side about Hillary Clinton to expose her and to make her look bad. And then when Trump won, they were surprised. That's the actual truth behind Russia in the 2016 election. They were not involved with anything. That was all proven hoax and scandal, and all pushed by the Barack Obama administration, Hillary Clinton, and the collusion with the FBI. Trump was right. Trump was right the whole time. I thought at first, a couple years back, maybe this guy is just talking crap. He's talking crap. No, he was being dead serious. The paperwork is online. Look it up. Actually, I think I have some paperwork right here if we want to take a look at it. Here's a little bit of the paperwork that we got going on between Russia and there's many documents. There's countless documents that have been exposing Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and why they should be charged with treason. If you guys have any questions, comments, or you want to support the channel, join the membership or drop some super chats. They'll all be read out loud. Even if you don't like Trump, even if you don't like America, all your super chats will be read out loud. Take a look at these documents, guys. There's more documents in this than just this, by the way. Than just this. There's many documents to show you guys. We can't forget about this or this. Who are you guys going to put in jail? You got $15. Let me know down below. Or drop a super chat if you guys want to tell me who you're going to put in jail. Bill for sure. Who are you guys locking up? All of them. Pelosi next for stock trading. Yep. Pelosi, definitely Pelosi. Thousands of documents Trump just declassified for all to see. Nasty Nancy. Who else? Who else are we locking up? Definitely this guy right here, Gavin. The best thing I can say about this woman right here is I don't know about any of the crimes she committed, but as far as I know, I don't know about anything she's done in general. Obama, Biden, Hillary, man, you're gonna put a man with cancer in prison. This is about the only man I would give a pass on here because he's dying from cancer, unfortunately. Prayers to Biden and his family. I'm not a sick individual. I don't want to see someone pass away because of prostate cancer. It's real messed up. Real messed up. The Democrats don't even remember if it was 32 charges, 34 charges, or 36 charges. They can't even stick to the same story because they don't even know what charges Trump got charged for. That's not a pass. Crime is a crime. He definitely has done crimes. Made up charges. Damn right. If you guys have any questions, comments, we do have 413 people in here. Drop some super chats. Let me know where you guys are coming from. What city? What state? Double tap that screen. Let's get to 200 likes. If you guys have any requests, any articles, anything you want to see, talk about, just drop a super chat. Democrats are busted. $34 fake felonies, not 32, not 36 like a lot of these Democrat comments are saying. They can't even remember a simple number, and it's their favorite thing to talk about when it comes to Trump, his felonies. But they seem to not even remember if it was 32 felonies, 34, or 36. Yeah, 15 isn't enough. George Soros, for sure. Not one person has mentioned George Soros. Whole top row. Literally, people have said 32 multiple times in my comments. 32 felonies, 32. Hit that like button, guys. We're almost to 180. Double tap that screen. Cult behavior. Cult. No, I'm serious. A lot of the Democrats can't even remember how many felonies. This isn't a joke. I'm not trying to troll you. I'm actually concerned. They can't remember if it was 32 or 34. I'm not even trolling. I'm not even joking. Literally just wait and read the comments, and you'll see some more of them coming, I'm sure. I know how many, brother, because you guys won't stop mentioning it. That's how I know when you guys are right or wrong. Federal agent, quote. These people won't do nothing about it. They still got President Trump for 3.5 years. TDS, yeah. TDS is running rampant in chat. I've talked about Epstein so much. If you guys really gave a damn about talking about Epstein so much, you would drop a super chat. So it's a highlighted comment we can all read, discuss, and talk about it. If not, I don't see why you're begging to talk in circles about Epstein all day. No, civilly liable is not the same thing as a criminal trial. Do you need to speak to a lawyer to understand the difference, Fuzzy? That's really sad that you don't understand the difference between a civil trial and a criminal trial. We're not even talking about Obama at the moment. Criminal and liable are not the same. Literally, no one agrees with you. Learn the difference between criminal and liable, buddy. No, it's not harder to prove. To be civilly liable for something, you don't have to be proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You don't have to be proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt like you do in a criminal trial. Midterms are red, brother. What are you going to do when you guys lose the midterms? $15 more likes, guys. Come on, smash that like button. Subscribe. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. It makes no difference to me. But when you throw insults and get mad over this hat, I have a pretty good idea who's your political party. Colt. Sure, here, you want to take a screenshot? There you go. Take a screenshot. Did you get your screenshot yet? That should be long enough. Trump has the highest Republican approval ratings for the last 50, 60 years. You're welcome. Anytime. I just hope you like and subscribe. I can't understand you guys. You're so double-sided. You say Nazi, Nazi, Nazi. And then 2 seconds later you say Trump supports the Jews and Israel too much. Which one is it? Does Trump support the Jewish community too much, or is he a Nazi? It's like you guys can't make up your mind. They call us all MAGA supporters Nazis. Name one thing I've hated. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Listen, guys, I take all requests via Super Chats. All comments and requests are read out loud via Super Chat. It's that simple. Tariffs will be ending. Next year, we probably won't be dealing with a lot of these tariffs. Once we bring trillions of more dollars into the country. TDS in chat. I don't hate Dems. I don't hate someone because of your political opinion. I don't believe the same stuff as you guys. Trump has brought over $7 trillion of investment into America. You're a denier of reality, Fuzzy. And that $7 trillion is direct investment from these countries after negotiating business deals with them. Thoughts on Trump supporting / defending PDF files? He hasn't. Who has he defended or supported? Please let me know. Is there something I'm missing? TDS. Maxwell, he didn't pardon or defend Maxwell. He hasn't defended Epstein. No, he did not defend Maxwell, not in recent presidential times. He did not pardon her. He gave her partial immunity so she could snitch on more politicians and not get more prison time for any of the crimes that she may have committed, that she admitted to. She already got her time. Do some research, guys. TDS. It's all online to read. Just wait, brother. Just wait. Honey, when you talk to liberals, it's like talking to a brick wall. I know. Wasting your time explaining it to these trolls. I know, I really am, but he dropped the super chat, so I would try to, give him a couple minutes of my time explaining Trump has not defended any PDF files. He kicked Epstein out of his island because he was talking to, young girls that worked for him. Bullshit. Anything I disagree with is bull crap. Liar. It's facts. People just believe what they hear on CNN. And then when I show them actual articles from CNN praising Trump about his tariffs, it's fake. It's a meme. No, watch the video on CNN. MAGA for life. Fools. Guys, double tap that screen. We're almost at 200 likes. CNN has praised Trump. I know you're upset about it, but it's true. They praised Trump's tariffs recently. Long live Donald J. Trump. Trump won, keeps winning. Demon rats can keep crying. We won. America won. I'm interested. Does anyone actually have any good questions or comments they want to say about Trump or Epstein or anything like that with a super chat? Because all the Epstein super chats have just been pointless with no evidence or proof of any Trump wrongdoings whatsoever. I don't worship Trump. Every president lies and makes mistakes. Trump isn't perfect. I worship God, not Trump. This ain't trolling. This ain't satire. There are some elements of comedical elements and satire on the show, but I'm being 100% serious right now. 100% serious. What people are lying? The thing is, I don't disagree with a lot of your comments about tariffs, but that doesn't change the fact if you buy American-made goods, you're avoiding tariffs. And it doesn't change the fact that the American economy is skyrocketing and the stock market's at all-time highs. Put all PDF files in the wood chipper. I'm not like Biden. I believe in the penalty. If you want my opinions on anything specifically, please drop a super chat. And I can give you a long-winded answer. We can make at least 95% of our purchases American made. Hate to tell you guys. Other than your iPhone, which soon can be made in America. JD Delay, wood chipper. Yeah, funny enough, a lot of my subscribers watch JD Delay. I love JD Delay. Wood chipper time. Trump is not a grapist. He's never been charged with grape. Peace out, Michael. Have a great Friday. Thanks again for everything. I hope you enjoy the channel. Hit the like, subscribe button. If you guys got anything else to say, drop some super chats. Join the membership, guys. You can either join the membership down in the comments with the super chat bar, or if that doesn't work, you can join the membership, link in my bio. He's not a convicted rapist. He's never admitted to raped. That's all lies and bullshit. They love arguing with me, but they're all wrong. And it doesn't even matter if they were right. They still have Trump for 3.5 more years. There's nothing they can do about it, except cry and cope. And then accuse me of coping. Why would I cope? We got my favorite president for 3.5 more years. But come on, guys. Let's get 6 more likes. Let's get to 200 likes, guys. And in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, comments about Trump, you can drop some super chats. What am I ignoring? What facts? The facts are that Trump is your president, and there ain't nothing you're going to do about it. So you believe everyone that throws out allegations, huh? Is that correct to say? If anyone puts an allegation out there, you believe them right away? No court needed? You don't care about the legal system? Is that good to say? Is that correct? Let me know in the comments. None of you agreed with what I just said. Never convicted of grape. People, stop watching CNN. 1,000%. We only need 5 more likes to hit that 200 likes. So, please hit that like button. If there's something you guys want me to talk about or discuss, you can drop some super chats. Stop quoting CNN. He's doing very well. What 12 companies, Brandon? Hey, thank you for the like. I love some good theories. I need everyone to spam MAGA in the comments down below, and also spam that like button. 1 more like, guys. We're at 200. Isn't brainwashing watching the mainstream news every day and repeating their talking points like you guys do? Isn't that the literal definition of propaganda watching and brainwashing? No, that's not brainwashing. I believe everything the media tells me. All the propaganda they spread. No. No. It is MK Ultra. The only thing they're missing is the drugs. And a lot of states are giving them the free drugs so they can watch news all day, live in Section 8, and take these drugs. They're MK Ultraing themselves. They MK Ultra their own brain. Double tap that screen, like, and subscribe. You'll need a lot of therapy after crying so much because Trump is your president. You'll need a lot of therapy after then. A lot. Every single media outlet pushes the same bullshit stories. They're all working together. Try some independent news outlets. Not several media outlets. I do respect mental health care. Double tap the screen, like, subscribe, drop some more super chats if there's anything else you guys want to talk about, discuss. Otherwise, we might wrap this up in a couple minutes. If there's anything you want me to read out loud, discuss, talk about, or if you want to support the channel, join the membership. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. 203 likes, guys. Awesome. I'm telling you, Eric, I think if we do a Saturday show tomorrow, oh, the views are going to be higher than ever. There's no way. I've just been watching it the last 3 days. It's been going doot, 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 doot. That's the views and the subscribers. The audience is just going like straight up in a vertical line. CNN, Fox, Don Lemon, those are all bullshit. Trump is opening mental health facilities, probably for all those liberal tears he's been hearing crying and whining. Don Lemon, you mean the man that hates white men and hates white people, but his boyfriend is white? That's who you get your news from? Yeah, get the hell out of here. Don't tell me about how you are free-minded and listen to multiple news sources. I listen to multiple news sources. I watch Don Lemon, and I watch CNN, and I watch Fox. That's my impression of all the LGBTQ Don Lemon watchers. That's my impression of people that watch Don Lemon. And I watch Don Lemon, and I watch CNN, and I watch Fox. Guys, Fox is owned and controlled by a bunch of liberals. They have some Republican news anchors, but a lot of the shit that they spit is fake. And you aren't going to convince me you're free-minded because you think Fox is a Republican right-wing news source. Because it ain't. There's some Republican news anchors and right-wing news anchors, but for the most part, no. I hardly go on Truth Social other than to see what Trump is saying and about his plans for America. But other than that, I don't really use Truth Social. Wall Street Journal, Indian Times. The best one that you've named is Newsmax, but even them, it's all the same crap. But you completely invalidated yourself when you say you watch a racist like Don Lemon. You should have kept that Don Lemon comment to yourself. Opening mental health facilities is a way to care for the homeless because many homeless have mental health issues and should not be on the street. Didn't Trump sign a new bill for these mental health facilities? And he said he's going to get these homeless people off the streets into these facilities, into these treatment facilities. Don Lemon has never reported news. Not once. Hit the like. Hit the like, subscribe button. I stand behind everything I say. Joe Biden, horrible. Only one person got murdered on Jan 6th. Only one. The rest died from natural causes. The cops died days later. R.I.P. Ashley Babbitt, a veteran. Don Lemon is the biggest joke of news media. He's a gay black man that hates white people, but his boyfriend is white. He openly has admitted, saying that, what do we need white people for? We don't need the white man in America. Comments like this. Yet he's dating a white man, seen kissing him on the beach. You know what? I kind of see one thing Don Lemon can do in the future to, get more LGBTQ people on his side. That's a hilarious comment, Eric. He could probably team up with Obama, since Obama is now saying, well, guys, your sons, they all need a gay or trans or non-binary role model in their life. That way they don't have to be so bigoted. They can be more open-minded. They don't need a gay LGBT trans role model in their life. They just need some good parents. Why the hell do they need that shit? Cancel me for saying that all you want. But if you're a good human being and you have good family, you don't need to have a gay or non-binary role model to make you not bigoted. Sorry, Barack Obama. Barack Obama said that. I don't want indoctrination for the kids. Hit the like, subscribe button. We're going to wrap this up probably in 5 minutes, unless you guys have any more questions or any more super chats or anything you guys want to talk about. Or if you want to join the membership and really support the channel, that would be awesome. This would be an awesome dartboard. I love darts, by the way. A good old game of darts is always fun. Gina, you don't have to watch me. You know that, right? You can click off this. Or am I using Trump derangement mind control to control you into watching me? You don't need Big Mike as a role model. Yeah, Trump is definitely jealous of Obama. Obama deported 3 million people, and Trump only deported 1 million. But Trump, his goal this time is to get to 10 million. 10 million. We need good people as role models, that's right. We shouldn't be role modeling someone just because of their sexuality. That's not how you find a role model. I'm delusional, yet you watch all my live streams. I love it, S-Bama. Appreciated. He already has billions of dollars. Another $2 billion is not going to change his lifestyle or life at all. Harris's book is a flop, just like her career. 100%. All right, guys, probably 2 minutes, unless anyone has any questions, comments, anything they want to talk about. If someone drops a super chat, we'll keep going. If not, we're going to wrap up. I get thousands of comments a live stream. I'm not ignoring you. I probably just didn't see your comment. But if you want me to read something out loud, you can drop a super chat. I'm going to get the Trump 2028 hat this month, so cry about it. Harris totally had that border under control, huh? Anthony, it's a little bit too late. We've already received some great questions and super chats. Reminder though, double tap that screen. I'll give you guys about a minute, 30 seconds. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about, discuss, let me know. Don Lemon is doing AIDS medications controls? Okay, that's unbelievably hilarious. But also fitting. I have not said one thing racist. You can't even name one thing racist I've said. I'll be waiting. No, everyone, we need AIDS medication. I never said anything was wrong with it. You didn't get the joke, I guess. Those people did 4 years in prison and they didn't get charged with murder, any of them. Anyway, guys, I'll give you guys one more minute. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, spare us the fake outrage, liberals. Spare us the fake outrage. If you want me to respond, all you got to do is drop a super chat. It doesn't cost a fortune. It's cheap. Oh, so I don't say anything racist. Okay, you omitted it. Great. Wonderful. Thank you. It saddens me to see how widespread TDS is. I hate to tell you, man, but this is the #1 channel on YouTube with TDS. I wish these people could just join my Discord, talk, debate, not send insults, show some humanity. Just because you have Trump derangement syndrome doesn't mean you got to take it out on me. I'm not Trump. You can show a little bit of humanity and have a reasonable discussion and debate with me. We'll go for about 5 more minutes because we appreciate that super chat. Where are you from, Be Cool? I love human rights. Just like Donald J. Trump. Who do I think the worst president in history is? Well, I'm not going to say the worst, but in my lifetime, the worst president is Biden, by far. It wasn't Bush, it wasn't Obama. It was Biden. Biden was worse than Obama. Even though we literally had the recession during Obama, I would say we had a recession during Biden. Actually, we did have the flash crash, stock market crash in 2020, I believe. But if you guys have any more questions, comments, we're going to go for about 2 more minutes. Drop some super chats if you guys have anything to say. Anything you guys want to talk about, discuss? 2022 was the crash. Okay, thank you. I thought it was the COVID crash of 2020 or 2021. But it's been some years now. I'm not blaming anyone for any problems. I'm just talking about American history. And don't you blame Trump for all of your life problems? Isn't that part of your Trump derangement syndrome? Who do you guys want in jail? Pick them. Pick them. Who do you guys want? President Trump is doing an amazing job. Amazing. That's all lies. Some of my family are nurses. And what protective equipment are you referring to? No, that's all fake. I never ran out of toilet paper a day in my life, so I don't know what you're yapping about. It must be in your shitty state wherever you're at. Biden was so sharp. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Anyway, I'm going to jump off here in 1 minute. Unless someone drops a great super chat question or comment, we're probably going to wrap up. But I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone that came in to watch, like. Yeah, Florida never ran out of toilet paper. By the way, guys, join my Discord. Hit the like, subscribe button. If you want to debate, discuss, I have a Discord link in the bio. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Shout out Uni Full of Faith. God bless you. God bless America. Hey, Chris, welcome back every single day. You come in here and watch me. I think you're the one with not many friends. You're looking for some friends on here, brother. Good morning, Aaron. Hope you're having a great day. Happy Friday. I've lived in Florida. I don't know where they're living at, but every single place in Florida had plenty of toilet paper. And besides, you're talking about under Biden anyway. That was in 2020, bud, when Biden was president. But anyway, guys, any more questions, comments, anything else you guys want to say? Auto pin pardons. Biden was a joke, not gonna lie. This guy ain't even American. He's from Algeria, and he knows Biden's a joke. Crying. We're going to keep winning. You're going to keep crying. But don't worry, I got good news for you. Everyone with Trump derangement syndrome, Trump is building mental health facilities. He's going to put the homeless in there. So if you got some mental health issues, some Trump derangement syndromes, you can go to Trump's new mental health facilities. He will help you there. He'll be waiting for you outside. He'll say, "Welcome, I'm here to cure you of your TDS." And then you can enter the treatment facility. Trump will welcome you in, and it will be hilarious. Biden never fell. He was just practicing breakdancing. He's cutting all your resources if you're an illegal immigrant and you ain't working. Damn right. I didn't even see your comment. If there's anything else you guys want to say, drop some super chats. If not, we're done here, guys. 60 seconds. I'm watching the timer right now. 60 seconds. Anything else you guys want to say? Talk about old corn pop. Anything you guys want to say. Drop a super chat. Join the membership. We'll keep it going. If not, we're going to end the stream here. We're going to wrap up here, guys. MAGA. He's not detaining innocent people. Illegal immigrants that jumped over that border are not innocent. They arrested multiple illegal immigrants this week that were trafficking humans and little kids. You call that innocent, you sicko? You call human trafficking people innocent. ICE under attack again. Manhunt underway. I heard that Trump has given ICE agents a $30,000 bonus. Now, I don't know if that's true or what. All right, guys, that's it for today. That's it for right now. We'll be back live around 5 or 6 p.m. Hit that notification bell. like, subscribe. I think we hit 11,000 subscribers. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we're at 11,000. So congratulations. I'll be back at 5 or 6 p.m. Love you all. I appreciate the support. And talk to you guys later this evening. Have a great Friday. Goodbye, guys.